Hey guys, Utah Steve here, back for another video. This one's kind of an impromptu one, but sometimes those are the best ones. Going on a day hike. I decided to come up to the Maples at Snowbasin ski resort. If you follow my videos at all, you know I come up here a lot because it's close to home. I decided to check out the snowpack and see if it's worthy of being camped at yet. It looks alright. It's kind of patchy out here. It's a bit cold. It's about 40 degrees. I'm using my GoPro today, so if the sound quality isn't that great, that's why. GoPros are amazing cameras. I just wish they'd get the sound right on them. Anyway, let's take a look around. Over there's a ski resort. Closed down for the year. There's still people at the lodge hanging out. There's really no one skiing. There's a lot of dirt exposed. Let's see the runoff over here at the creek. Last time I was here, it was almost dry. Oh yeah. Nice and steady. I'm not really dressed for snow hiking. I just have some new hiking shoes on. These are Asics. Heard good things about them. And I don't have gaiters or anything. Anyway, here's our trail. But the snowpack is really solid. So I'm not worried about sinking and getting my feet all wet. Beautiful day for a hike. So it's a Monday. My kids are in school. I had to go do a little bit of training at the hospital. And then my time was freed up. Instead of going home and sitting around the house, I decided, what the heck, let's go for a hike. Sorry if there's wind noise. This camera doesn't conceal it very well. I've never been up here when there was snow on the ground. This is a new experience for me. My shoes are not waterproof. I chucked my old waterproof boots for the year. Been wearing them for about 2 years, and the cushion in them was all but non-existent. So I've already got my lightweight hiking shoes for the year, for the summer, and that's what I'm wearing. So hopefully my feet don't get too cold and wet. But the Maples is only about a mile down this dirt road, so even if my feet get wet and cold, it's not that far back to the car. This place is very different without all the leaves and greenery. It's like a barren wasteland. Of course, it is the end of April. In fact, the very end of April. In 2 days it will be May. But this place is going to green up very nicely. I want to walk down here to this pond. I caught a couple of fish here last fall. Don't see any fish in here at the moment. Pretty sure they plant them here. I do see some swirls over that way. I need to get my fishing license. Keep forgetting. Look how clear this water is. don't know if you can see, but there's like an army of little black spiders all through here. As soon as I stepped on the grass, they all scurried. There's a big sinkhole. That's sunk down about 1.5 feet. Few of those around here. This one. Well, I think we'll hike up back to the main road and continue on into the maples. It's probably pretty snowy in there, but I thought I might have lunch there. I have an MRE with me that I want to try. And it's about lunchtime anyway. I have about 3 hours up here before I have to go get my kids. And the other side of those mountains is my house. So getting to their school is probably about a 20-minute drive from here. Once I get back to the car, that is. So it should be a good experience today. This creek that runs down the middle of the road, it's here year-round. In fact, it's where I get some of my water when I camp up here. But I've never seen it during runoff. It's practically a river. If I step too close to the edge of that snow, you can see I'll probably go right in it. Pretty cool. I'm used to seeing just, you know, a small stream, enough to get water out of. So the maples is right up in there, and usually in the summer this whole area is so overgrown with these thick, I don't know, I've always called them skunkweed. I'm probably wrong and someone will probably correct me. These things, they get really tall, they get big wide leaves, you can't see any of this. So I've never really known what was in here because it really thickens up with the grass as well. This is pretty cool. There's a ditch over here, some runoff in it. Didn't know this was here. An old barrel over here. Steel drum. That's been target practice a long time ago. This is where they ditched the hazardous waste. You ever see stuff like this in the middle of the woods and wonder how the heck it got there and why someone bothered to lug it in there? I mean, it's obvious someone could have brought this up here just to shoot it. But this area is not really known for that. I don't know. Strange. So continuing to follow this ditch, there's a little lock box for drainage. It's not coming out of that pipe though, it's coming out from underneath. Boy, you would never know this was here. I'll come back in the summer for sure, and you'll see what I mean by how overgrown this is. I had no idea. So normally I can't cut through here. Our trail is right down there. You have to follow it and come back around this way into there. But you can see it's pretty walkable right now. And without all the vegetation in the way, I'm gonna bushwhack my way in. Up that way, that's Sardine Peak. I did a hike up there last year too. Didn't make it to the peak, but we made it pretty close as you can really get without getting yourself cut up, cutting through all the shrubbery. A shrubbery! You know what movie that's from? I haven't seen that movie in a long time. All the Monty Python fans jump on. And here we are. Instead of coming from down there, we're already here. Let's go see if that picnic table is clear. Looks like a lot of snowmobiles have been through here. We should be coming up on our table any time now. This is crazy. The trail isn't doing what it's supposed to do. What I mean by that is it comes down here, runs along, and it usually continues off that way. And there are campsites in there. And it looks like the snowmobilers have turned around right here. And now I don't have my road. So what I'm going to do, who cares about the table, right? There's a nice clearing back here, the place to sit. So we'll go up in here and have some lunch. This looks good. Little log to sit on. Little fire pit. I'm not going to build a fire, but this looks alright. Alright. I think I've figured out where I am. Got my bearings. This has been a little changed up. Yeah, this is it, because I recognize the trees. I hammock camped here. I've tent camped here many times. But usually I don't cut across through here. I come up this road and recognize it right off. So our tried and trusty campsite that I've used many times, this is where we're going to call home for a little while. I wasn't too hungry a few minutes ago, but I'm starving now, so let's tear into that MRE. You may wonder if I carry anything for self-defense when I'm out here by myself. I'm not worried about animals, so I carry something for people. This is a mace pepper gun. It's got a pepper spray cartridge in it. It shoots about 20 feet. I'm not against having an actual handgun, but I figure something like that is at least less lethal and still does the job. Anyway, let's open this MRE. I got 3 liters of water with me, a bunch of snacks, but I think the MRE is hiding right in there. Yes? Yes. There we go. This is the Menu 18 beef ravioli and meat sauce. I have no idea what's in this, so your guess is as good as mine, if you don't already know. So we have our main course, which is the ravioli. We'll be heating that up. Here's our accessory pack. Coffee, toilet paper, gum, salt, sugar, etc. Chocolate banana nut muffin top. I don't know what TFF means. Just the top of the muffin. Lemon lime flavored, no fruit juice. I don't have a cup or a bottle with me. I'll save that for another time, for another trip. And what do we got here? White wheat snack bread, TFF. TFF, what is that, military guys? What is TFF? Oh, not the cheese spread. Really? What happened to the peanut butter? This stuff is nasty. I hate this stuff. Won't be eating that. Got a beef stick. Pretty much know what to expect from that. What's this? Pepper sauce. Got some hot sauce. Here's our cooking supplies. Let's start with getting the main course heated up. And I don't know, this is pretty good for lunch. Gets good and soaked by the water. I've had problems with these in the past where the water didn't get all over the element and it didn't really heat the food through very well. Alright, while we're waiting for that, white wheat snack bread. This looks like it's going to be very bland and dry. Yeah, look at that. It's very dense. This is for the cheese, but I just can't bring myself to eat the cheese. Tastes about like you might think. It's got a certain sweetness to it. It tastes like a dinner roll. That's what it tastes like. I think I'll save it for put some ravioli on it and eat it that way. That'd be pretty. So I don't know if they're trying to thin up the troops, but it doesn't even come with sugar. It comes with Splenda, which isn't the end of the world, but when I'm hiking, I need energy. Sugar would have been nice. I ran into this last time I opened an MRE, the beverage powder, the fruity beverage powder, raspberry flavor, kind of like Gatorade, was sugar-free. And now that I'm thinking about it, this would be good for that fruit drink mix too. Okay, is this sugar-free? Sugar, maltodextrin. This is the real deal. This is not sugar-free. Here's what it looks like. I'll just pour it in. I probably need more water than this. Okay. That actually looks pretty good. Looks like a melted popsicle. There you go. Green. It's too bad it didn't come with a straw. Cheers. Lemon lime Gatorade. That's all that tastes like. Pretty good. Thirst quenching. I need one of those stainless steel straws. I just keep it in my pack. Just pop it in there. Might invest in one. It's a good idea. There's a few sugary clumps left in it. I'm going to rinse this out so I can make my beverine. Doesn't want to come out. Alrighty. been about 15-20 minutes. It feels pretty warm. Whether it's warm all the way through or not, time is not on my side. Nah, it's not. God, it's frustrating. I've seen heating elements like this that work really well. And I don't know if it's because I'm buying these secondhand or what, but they just don't. I can touch that. And I've had them where they were so hot I couldn't touch them. So we're having a cold lunch. Now these tear this way, and I like the other ones that tear this way because you can eat out of it like a bowl. This is kind of messed up. So I'm going to actually cut this open so that I can use it like a bowl. There's our semi-warm ravioli. That's what it looks like. Kind of Chef Boyardee like. That's disappointing that it didn't warm through, that heating element didn't quite do its job. You can eat these cold, thank goodness. Alright. Let's try it with some bread. Back there. This looks really dry. Good thing I have plenty to drink. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, Chef Boyardee, definitely. It's alright. It's not bad. It's partially warmed through. Still not as good as it could be. I feel the water right to that line that it talks about. Just doesn't heat up. Forgot about my pepper sauce. Stir it up. It's good. Beef stick. Just like it says. Bull's teriyaki beef stick. Not balls. It's not what it's made of. There you go. Sweet. Very sweet. Ingredients: beef and then brown sugar. See if that water heated at all. What's that? Splenda! Give me all these calories. Give me a beef stick with all that sugar in it. Make sure that this is sugar free. Whoa. Nah. It's not even, it's like room temperature. Doesn't that look appetizing? It looks like moldy soup. Shake, 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 Sonora. Okay, that looks a little better. Reminds me of when my kids were little and I changed their diaper. Except I didn't do this with it. That is not even remotely cold or warm. That's cold. It's good. It has good flavor. I'm quite pleased with the flavor. But what we need is our dessert to go with it. Our chocolate banana nut muffin top, TFF. It literally looks like the top of a muffin. There we go. That tastes like a banana nut fruitcake. My grandma used to make fruitcake. I hated that stuff. This isn't that great. It's okay. It's a step above a Cliff Bar. Well, what's left is the salt, the gum, the toilet paper, the towelette, and of course the cheese that I won't eat. I'm going to use this towelette. That's pretty much it for lunch. All cleaned up, no garbage, just so you guys know. I'm even going to take that melted plastic bottle with me. Snow's gotten really patchy around here. That makes me excited for the coming backpacking season. We are at roughly half the elevation of the Uinta Mountains right now. So this melts away, then there's still plenty of snow in the Uintas, which is where I plan to spend most of my summer. But this is still beautiful. And really close to home. Okay, we're all cleaned up. No garbage anywhere. Not even that plastic bottle that was there. So I guess that's it for this little outing. Not an overnighter, but better than nothing. Okay, I tried the gum from the MRE. It was super minty at first, quite refreshing. But now it tastes like, you know those wax lips that you get when you're a kid and you kind of chew them up and they just taste like nothing? That's what this has become. So, anyway, the gum, thumbs down on that. Not a fan. We're gonna go ahead and leave. Let's hike out towards the meadow this time instead of cutting across and get a better view of things. Maybe check out that campsite I was talking about with the table down here now that I realize where I am. Totally got my bearings thrown off cutting through here. I'm further down the road than I thought I was. Let's head down the trail and see what there is to see along the way back to the car. It's all about being in nature and exploring and having an experience, and that's why I make these videos. So let's do just that. Okay, here we go. Here's our table. This is what I was looking for. It looks like I wouldn't have been able to use it. Hoping I don't post hole into this. Looks like it's pretty solid. Boy, you could throw a tarp over that and sleep under it. Yeah. I've camped here before too. Have my tent right over there. There's a fire pit right there. You wouldn't know it. That's pretty deep snow. Look at that, all the way up to the top of the table. There's another table over there. You know what? I've never seen that one before. Now, if you haven't seen any of my Maples campground videos, this is an abandoned campground in the National Forest Service area of the Snowbasin area of Utah. So, Snowbasin being the ski resort, and then across the street, all Forest Service. This is no longer maintained, it's all overrun. You can tell by looking at this table how worn out it is and how people have kind of pieced it back together, trying to make use of it. But I've never noticed, Because in the summertime when I'm here, it's too thick. You can't see that table. I've never seen it. So let's go over there and check out that campsite. That's possibly a future place to camp. Ah, this is in good shape. Look at that, solid. This is the kind of fire pit I was trying to show you over there. Place to cook. Yeah. Nobody knows this is here, I bet. I mean, look, that's been completely inundated with leaves, and I don't think this gets used much. You can see that other one from the trail, but this one you can't. So I need to remember that this is here, because if other people don't notice it, then I can camp here almost undetected in the summertime. Looks like some good places to put a tent, good places to throw up a hammock, all kinds of goodness here. Very cool. So the road is only right here, okay? And the table's right there, but that's what, 25 feet? 10, 20, maybe 30 or 40 feet. Anyway, go ahead, correct me on that, guys. Whatever. Anyway, you come up this trail and you come along and you see that other table, but you don't see that one. So I need to figure out how to know when I've reached the spot, and I'm going to know by looking at this trio of trees. Well, it's one tree that's grown into three with this mark on the side. So when I come up the trail, I just look to the left at this oak. Notice how there's largely aspen coming up. When I get to the oak, straight up, there's the table. Because I promise you, when we come back in the summer, very soon, even a month from now, this is all going to be so thick, so green and lush, you won't be able to see that at all. That's really cool. I didn't know that was there, and I've been coming here for years. Anyway, guys, I'm Utah Steve. That's the end of another video. My battery's almost dead. I'm gonna head down through the meadow and back to the car. Thanks for joining me. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell down below in the description. You can follow me on Instagram. You can contact me by email. I'm very behind on answering emails. I apologize. So just in a nutshell right now, I want to thank everybody who's messaged me and told me that they like my videos, that they watch them all the time, share some good things that they enjoyed about them. Some people watch it with their kids, some people watch it with their spouse, some people watch it alone, but they've made it clear to me that it matters. And that's why I keep doing them. I don't have that many subscribers, I'm not that big, I'm not that important, and I know it. So thank you everybody who keeps watching these videos and keeps giving me a reason to get out here and film. I would get out here anyway without YouTube, but I do very much enjoy filming these adventures and sharing them with you. So if I haven't gotten back to your email, please forgive me. I got way behind. I do have a personal life that's very hectic. I'm a single dad. I work full time, and I don't always get back to the emails, and I'm so sorry. If I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm thinking about doing a, subscriber meetup type overnighter here in Utah. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, so far, kind of hovering right around 822 as far as subscribers go. And that doesn't mean a whole lot, because I don't get 822 views every time I post a video. But for now, as I promised, through this year, 2019, I will continue to make videos and continue to share them with you. Thanks for joining me. I'll shut up. I don't have anything else to say. I'm just talking. It's a beautiful day. I've got 2 little boys to pick up from school that mean the world to me, and a happy, wonderful life back there. that I can't wait to get back to. Life is good, my friends. Do yourself a favor. Get out of the city. Get out into the mountains, the desert, whatever, and have some fun. I'm Utah Steve, and I'll see you out here. Take care.